Good morning, everyone. How are you doing, everyone? Let me know. How is life going on? I hope you must be doing very well and you must be enjoying your lives. We will be looking at different pairs again today. We'll be finding out different directions as well, different trade opportunities as well. Pretty much everything that comes in our way, we are going to discuss that. I got almost 40 minutes late today and I took a nap actually. I took a nap. Today was Friday. So I took a nap and just now I wake up for the stream without an alarm. When I saw the time I said, oh, this is time for my stream. So today is Friday and the week is going to close today. Weekly candle. So let's see what these markets are going to give us. I will be trying to look at these different pairs as well. So in a no rush way, very relaxed way, I want to look at the market today. I'm so much relaxed. I just put my phone on aeroplane mode and slept like a cat, I should say. You guys tell me, how is your life going on? How are you doing, everyone? Damithia Tilaki 66. How are you doing, Damal? As soon as you guys join the stream, try to give me a thumbs up. So I will be analyzing gold. I will be analyzing silver as well. Silver did something unexpected, which can potentially tell us maybe a change of trend. Then pound AUD. See, this is that magic. This is that if we follow the market is going to a street is at this. So since yesterday from right here, 183 pips. Let's delete everything on the euro since today is Friday, so I want to freshly analyze it, find it, different levels. Okay, and pound US dollar, let's see. Oh no, sorry, USDCHF moving nicely as per the expectation. So if it is moving nicely as per our expectation, I will be discussing it as well, because the target 2 is still there. Okay, target 1 already hit. From here till here, 138 pips it gave. Pound dollar also did something, so I will be explaining it as well. Then USDJPY finally took a rejection from the top, so it will be on my list as well. Perhaps for a sell maybe. Gold is looking as if it is going up. So this much pretty much good trades on the gold I took. But I think Let's find out the support. And yesterday it nicely dropped from right here as expected. Let's see this one. Nice. So I will be looking at it as well. First of all, let me know in the chat, is my audio, video, everything is clear to all of you? You know, just like we discussed this 4030 and 4022 at the start of the week. What I said, this is that one trade that we can find out in the week as well. And finally the market reached here. Let me turn on the epic pen so I can easily write on the screen. Taking too long, but obviously I joined the move today a little bit late, so let's see. Maybe a correction back down, and then let's see, everything will be in front of us. Let's see what type of a trade opportunity I get today. This high is very much important for me, for us. Okay. Is this? It struggled a lot yesterday right here, even that day right here. I took just one trade yesterday. Look at the RSI as well. Yesterday I discussed that order block and channels with all of you. Now see this. Let's take it this way and this way. Look at this channel first of all. Market left this channel. At this time we just know this information we have, that this was a channel and the market left it, and it retested it, and on the lower time frame right here, if we see, we have got a retest of it as well. So let's wait for a proper setup today on gold. Total inspection. Hello from Kenya. Hello, how are you doing? Pound JPY we will be looking at, no problem. Let's delete these unnecessary things. Pullback was supposed to be happening, so it happened. Let's see. But this is a bit as this. If we see, let's extend it as this, sort of like. So we need to wait a little bit for it. That what after all this market is going to do right here. See, the situation is market took their dropped from point D, and now it is stopped at a previous breakout level. Now this is us who have to decide that it's okay if it was tradable right here, but if we see it on the lower time frames, it broke this level as well, created this pattern as well. So I think there must be, for now I will be observing this level, and if we get a good chance we can maybe trade it to the sell side. So that will be in front of us. Dollar index is still uh, trying to break out this level, but it cannot, and since yesterday it has created this trouble zone. Earlier I used to call these places trouble zones because they are actually trouble zones. Oh my friend, did anyone took potential sell zone on confirmation on S&P a drop? Now this is that formula, okay? This is that formula, my friend. This is that formula which I want to teach you. Yesterday I analyzed S&P 500, I mean US 500 right here, and if you check out the yesterday's stream you will clearly find out that this was a sell zone. So later anyone took it, it was around 2645 pips of a move. Wow. And putting this instrument bearish for now. Silver and gold seems to be moving to the same side, but anyways, let's see. If we see, market already created another double bottom right here, and there is divergence we have as well for the bullish move. So it can tell us maybe an up move to 41.50, but the thing is we need to validate it at different time zones. The first thing, today we have no bullish confirmation. We will need this bullish confirmation. No doubt on the H1, M15, everywhere we have bullish confirmation. I will say I might be trading only if we get a slight correction today near the support, because it is way too up right now. This is what? This is way too up now. Silver, my friends. Let's see silver. This whole rally started on 46. It is again showing a buy, but this got completed as well. Not exactly completed, but sort of. 48 somewhere. So these are our levels. I'm doing with these levels, then we will be properly starting it. RSI is also below 20. Let me change the color. To save time, I usually do it before the stream, but today it got a bit late, so I'm doing right here with you. GBP USD, I will need to run it all the way from here. I have this forecast already present on my channel. So its first level we have almost hit. Now for the second level we need to wait. 1.27. While that becomes our resistance. And on the H4, if we see, most people will be buying right now on the daily. But we need to wait for this. okay, what it gives us further. And this will remain another level with us. As this, and obviously this as a breakout point, because below this it will gain more sell momentum. Do you guys know about sell momentum? But overall I think it is still on the H1. I think on the H1 I will not be more interested on the pound, because things are moving now very differently. But anyways, let's see if we find there something. Let's read the market. See, go from there, took a reversal, find this support level right here. Then after the support respected nicely, go continue bullish, and finally broke this support right here. So yes, maybe, but let's see. Okay, now move on to the gold. Move to the gold. So let's see for this that what this gold give us. But I will be trying to, let's see, find out the gold further. But this is one opportunity that is present. 25 pips immediately it's giving me. 25 pips. And this is not my magic, okay? This is like once we learn this formula, once we understand the rules of the market, once we understand the formation of these candles, what candle is forming where, what is the most important level for us where we can see that okay, now market may potentially be reacting right here. Once we learn these levels, my friends, then consider that we have an edge over those traders who are not aware of these things. So this is a very golden opportunity for me as well to present everything right here in the chat live with all of you. So I get my practice further live now, and it is also good for all of you because the such streams are very rare on YouTube. So you guys are very lucky that you are getting practice as well, and you are getting education as well free of cost in these live streams. Moving on to your chat, if there is any. No one. You know right here what is happening. See this candle. This candle was a breakout candle, but the real thing is, and that's what I mostly tell you, is if this was a breakout candle, like this is that whole thing today which this candle is telling us. For example, right here, let me turn on the epic pen. If we see this candle you see, above this market was nicely holding. So okay, we say we let the market run upward. So it run upward, and then look at this candle, this one. And remember, this is not just a candle, but it also, see this, and see this. A proper candlestick pattern, and then it gave a breakout. So they could not sustain. And hence the market gave us this candle as a red, this as a red. Till right here things were fine. But when it break below, it tried to break above and it could not. That's the reason I am into this trade. Did you get it? Yes, these are the things that we need to consider. Otherwise, remember, if we trade from here and there, this market is not going to give us anything. Why? Because then we will have no good understanding and knowledge of the market. So even, for example, I will say, even if I am stopped out on this particular trade, still I will consider myself lucky. Why? Why lucky? Because now I think and now I am sure that whatever trade I took it as per my formula. Because here and there these formulas give us profit. We cannot make ourselves profitable. Our formula will be making us profitable. For example, look at it this way. And for example, if this stop loss hit, what's going on in the mind of a trader? What's after all going on? Because this is 119 pips. I will say, okay, I took a trade, I took an attempt, but it was not in my favor, so I let it go. Simple. I let it go. And what is the purpose of the stop loss? The purpose of the stop loss is the same: to keep us safe from big losses. And being hit, the stop loss being hit means it's okay, this is part of the trading. Sometimes SLs will be hit, sometimes trail stops will be hit, sometimes take profit 1 will be hit, sometimes take profit 2 will be hit. But the thing is, we have to set stop losses. See, right here there was an opportunity, I took the risk. It is all we have, that how much risk we can take, at which level. Because then there are different opportunities of taking the risk as well, different types of it. For example, one can take a risk at a very bad zone. For example, right here, those who sold today and they took a risk, this was not good. Why not good? Because the level was not good for a risk taking. So why would someone be taking a risk at such a place which is not supposed to be taking for a risk? Right? Got it? So this is that reason I am into this trade. Now on the other hand side, if we see on the lower time frames, first of all, if I want to become a bullish on this pair, I see market is not moving very nicely to the top. Market is not moving very nicely to the top. hardly it will move to 4090 maybe today. Maybe it can give us a good breakout as well. I'm not saying it cannot go, but whatever the candles are telling me, I have to tell that. And behind the candles we have human emotion, right? We have what? We have human emotion, nothing special. So we need to wait for one more candle. Now right here, if I tell you, just on the basis of 15-minute, it will be showing us bullish, right? It will be showing us bullish on the 15-minute. But since now we took an opportunity, we are going to be holding it. You understand, everyone? Who is with me in the chat? Live viewers, 5 likes. So that is that whole point inside it. For example, if we look at it right here now, what it is going to show, it is no doubt showing us this level, but this level for a buy is not validated from the H4. Here is the thing, we take confirmation from the higher time frames. For example, as this, let's pay close attention to it. For example, there are total 9 time frames. Right? So let's say if I'm taking a trade on the H1, I will need H4 confirmation at any cost. This is not yet confirmed for a buy. Though right here traditionally people are taking now buys. But I say no, I'm not taking buy unless it is confirmed. Because it can go for another dip and then it try to break this level, and maybe then we see if it try to break above, or if it break below, then it can be a very bad drop, my friend. And for example, if I'm trading on M15, I have to look for H1 confirmation. And if I'm going to look on M5, I have to look for M15 confirmation. And similarly M1, I have to look for M5. And M30 as well, but I don't consider M30 that much. So this whole thing is that full thought process going on in the mind of a trader. Okay, these are the possibilities, and inside these possibilities we can take it. For example, right here if we see this zone, market nicely respected this in the past. It go back up, it took a little retest, it go back up, this time it was a breakout. So it continued its rally very nicely as expected. Then from there it dropped. Why? Because this was a Fibonacci 61.8% retracement. It got stopped out right here and it continued back up. Now it was supposed to be going up till here, but it reversed from here and dropped back to the support. I would say if this double bottom formed as this, then I would say okay, this is good. But it take a lot of the time right here, and with leaving this level 4150 incomplete. So what it tells us? It tells us that there is something going on in the market that maybe we are not aware of. Maybe it is preparing for a further downside. But obviously time will decide it. Before time we cannot say anything. Now a further break below from this level, and then you see how much strong sellers come in. This level. These are tiny levels which I always recommend everyone to master them, because when we master these structures, things start to get very easy for us. Easy for us in the sense that we get good trade opportunities, and when we get good trade opportunities, it doesn't mean the stop loss will not be hit. Stop losses will be hit, bulls will be appearing. For example, right now these bulls appeared into the market. Why? Because they see this thing, and this is a proper pattern we have, and if it play out, it can push the market so up, but no problem. As I said, we have our stop loss already waiting there. So I say, okay, my risk right here is low, but my reward is very high. Okay, and the place is good for selling. And if one say it will be risky, this market is not free from risk. One must have to become a risk taker, because if we are afraid of the risk, then we may not be able to make money. Out of fear, we are going to tease around with our trade, sometimes increasing our stop loss, sometimes leaving the losing trades very long and closing the winning trades very early. Such problems will then be happening to us. So to become a good trader, I think we need to avoid these little things, these little tactics we need to learn. Then we will be on the right path towards success. Understand? This is that core principle behind it that we need to work on, that we need to understand. Now you should be clear that why at this stage I am not in favor of a confirmed bullish zone, because we will need to study these candles. See, this candle is indecision. This candle tried to go up, it could not, then finally it dropped. Then this candle got a rejection. This candle was a bullish, but it could not push further up. Then from there the market dropped. Then from here the market goes slightly bullish, then bearish, then bearish, then bearish, and now this candle, which is yet open. Do you guys know open candle? Open candle means nothing, okay? If I say, oh wow, this candle got a rejection from right here and it is continuing pushing up, what will it mean? It will mean emotion. It will mean I am just on the basis of my emotion, because this level can be a false one as well. What is that one confirmation that I need to validate that this is a good bullish move back to 4150? That will be this candlestick, and this candlestick should close above this zone as this. If it closes as this, then it will have some meaning for me. And even again it can take a rejection as this from there. So then what we do? We are stuck. We buy from here, we are stuck, and the market continue as this. And then another double bottom it gave us. Then in this situation, obviously this will be pointing towards a break below. So a trader is almost stuck right here then on a wrong decision. See, when there are good opportunities, I say there are good opportunities, but when there is not, there is not. So as far as this candle is open, it can go way to up there and take a rejection from there, but on this particular time frame we may not be able to do anything. Yes, if we want to do anything, we can look for the lower time frames like the H1. So now on the H1 it clearly suggests a buy, but this same buy, my friend, will have 400 pips of a stop loss. So then we say, okay, we want to, after this SL hit and when markets start to consolidate right here, we no doubt can become bulls, but if we become bulls, how that bullish opportunity look like, that will depend. In this whole process, we can obviously miss the move as well. So this is that one little thing or one little pack that we need to understand, that okay, such things can happen, and we will be taking the market as this. As we take the market as this market will be rewarding us with good profits. If we are not treating this market the way it should be, then we are going to take bad trading decisions. We are not going to handle our positions very nicely, and we will be just trading here and there, here and there, here and there. By the end of the week, we will be giving everything. So this is that one simple funda, one simple logic inside it. Once the trader understands this logic, believe me, that trader becomes the profitable trader from that same moment. From that same moment, that trader becomes a good profitable trader. Why? Because then that trader really understand what's going on behind these candles. Because these are, maybe to most of the traders looks just candles, but to me, when I see them, there is human emotion behind it. And candlestick reading requires in itself a very good practice. And then the market understanding, just like I did on the H4 right now, the market understanding is also something that we need to look for. You are understand, my friend, the little things and little tactics, and then this is whole profitable moves for us. So today is Friday. In the next 7 minutes, let's patiently wait right here, that what this market gives us in the 7 minutes. Most probably it can spike up and then it can drop, or that even it might not be a spike up, that will be a proper sell trade. Time will decide. Our duty stops right here. Our duty as a trader stops right here. What was our duty? Remember, taking a trade means we are taking 3 positions. Pay very close attention to this, okay? Just tune your frequency so you get what I say. When someone try to take a trade, these are 3 positions. Number 1, entry. This is decision number 1. Number 2, stop loss. This is decision number 3, and this is decision number 2, and number 3, take profit. And if take profit 2 is there, then that is decision number 1, decision 2, decision 3, decision 4. 4 total decisions they are, my friend. Don't consider these trading as just one single trade, because they are separately 3 separate decisions, 3 in themselves. And behind those 3 decisions there are multi-time frame analysis. Those traders who just run their analysis on one time frame forget that they will become ever successful. Yes, a very harsh truth it is, but whatever it is, it is. We need to understand this whole market. Unless we don't a whole idea of the market, we cannot succeed on just one time frame. Do you see? Let me give you a simple methodology. This is resistance, this is support. Sometimes market go up there, respect nicely. The next time when it go up there, we try to sell and it go this. Then later it do this, and when we buy from here, it breaks it, it retests it, and enter again, and then we say, okay, why this support resistance is not working? Because even if this is the M15, let's say this is H1, and then similarly there will be H4 as well. So actual trading is the combination of multi-time frame support resistance levels, my friends. The early one understand it, the better it is for them. It will be very better for them who understand it on time. Because before, like, once we don't understand this multi-time frame analysis and this concept, and it doesn't sit in our mind, we will be just trading blindly. Yes, blindly. These support resistance levels from different time frames means what? They means directions for us. And these candlestick patterns means confirmations for us. So directions plus confirmations, and they give fantastic results to us. And we cannot judge it by the hitting of the SL or something. No. Still the stop losses will get hit. Yes, this is true. Proven. But the main thing is our direction, our support resistance level, our candlestick reading, our market understanding, they should be the right one. Because if they are not the right one, then we will be ending up in taking bad decisions. So is it good to take a bad decision, or is it good to wait for the market? You tell me this. Is it good to revenge trade, or is it good to take one trade and patiently wait for your stop loss to hit? Because one more thing I want to tell you right here. Stop losses will do hit, and it doesn't mean that we will be like, it will mean, oh, I failed, oh, I did this mistake, oh, I did this mistake. It is part of this trading. Being stopped out from the market means it is part of trading, but the main thing is our levels, if they are supposed to be for a sell, we should not be holding a buy. For example, if I take a buy right here, I have to put this much SL, around 350, 340. So is that good, or is this good? And for example, I took this trade right here, it may not work, it may fail. But is this in my control? That day, in Monday, I already said, they try to control what you can. What you cannot control, don't try to control it. If we try to control what is not in our hands, we will get depressed. We will get sad. We will become hopeless. But if rather we should focus on the things that we can control. So what we can control? We can control analyzing the market. We can control our understanding of the candlesticks. We can control understanding of the levels. Which levels tells us what is that overall understanding of the market, what it is telling me, what it is not telling me. Stuff like that. We need to understand that. These are in our control. We can control it, we can learn it, we can practice it. Then this market is going to bring its miracles to us. 11 viewers and just 5 likes today. And let's say if I get a chance to buy, I will be buying, because in the next 30 minutes this candle is going to close. So, but it doesn't mean I start revenge trading and give the whole profits that I made during the week. I cannot just give it back. Hardly the market is going to stop us out as this, a big volume, and will continue back down. This is also one possibility. But can we say anything with surety? No, we cannot say anything with surety. Right? Earlier ago, as soon as I took it, it was nicely showing us 25 pips of a TP. But this is a methodology and we need to go with it. We need to go with it. If we don't, means we are on the bad path. Now this market will be telling us something right here on these candles. We will be observing it. For example, as this, and as soon as this level is broken, this market is then going up on these lower time frames. But as far as this level is holding, we will be holding. Okay, and one more thing, try to control your fears, because fear will lead us nowhere, believe me. Since today is Friday, so I'm a little bit more in the educated tone. And it's okay, education, if one is getting free of cost, is still good for them. Where is everyone watching me from? Just let me know in the chat box. Just one moment, okay? Just one moment. I'll be right back. I am right here putting something. Right here. See, it is trying its level best to break above, but it cannot. Why it cannot break above? Because something is going on. Something is going on. Maybe the big seller is also not prepared for selling at this moment. Because on the H1 there is a bullish candle close, and on the H4 the candle is yet opened. So the trader is confused a little bit at this stage. It can be a bullish trap as well. And if you see, this market is very different than other markets on other days. On other days the markets are very different, but today they are very different. Why? Because something is going on. What is that something? I discussed it with you. Why is it struggling? Since almost like 1 hour it is struggling right here. And look at this M30 candle. M30 closed inside the wick of the previous candle, which means something important as well for us. So no doubt after this it can break out or do anything else. But our level for a sell, no doubt it hold for more time. It held for more time. And it can hold further. Sonyman 2009. Shortly we have high impact news. Okay, let's see what type of high impact news. is it today? Yesterday the high impact news was very bad for the dollar. We will be covering that. It has still like around 1 hour and 9 minutes left. So let's see, let's wait. I will be covering that. Maybe yes, on the news it can move. Yes, on the H1, this is yes, nicely bullish. But since I'm holding intraday trade, so I will be holding it unless I'm stopped out. Remember, being hit in the market, stop loss hitting, this is like not something bad, okay? Stop loss hits will be there. Most traders, I get messages that they say our stop losses get hit. Stop losses will be getting hit. We cannot stop it. What we can stop is, as I don't want to repeat things again and again. Those of you who join me now, make sure to check to replay the stream a little bit. Later you can watch it. And today was very educational one. I say this is the easiest market in the world. But for whom? Who want to learn, who want to understand, who want to practice. Because forget, that person should completely forget that I will not be having practices and I will just go to that live stream and this live stream and I will just not understand it and I will get successful. It's not going to work at that. This is not that thing. Even one needs to learn driving. Just observe a little bit of silence. It's pray call. Now have a look at this euro. If it drops below, it will mean there is a further 300 pips of range. In my every weekly forex forecast, I emphasized on this sell trade, I emphasized on this sell trade, I emphasized on this sell trade. When this trend line was not yet broken on 3rd October, I said it is coming and it is dropping. Now consider how many opportunity we have seen on the lower time frames to the sell side of the market. If I start to count, it will be more than 100. But majority of the traders did not took it. Why they did not took it? Because they are afraid of the market. Fear will lead us nowhere. Fear is not going to lead us anywhere, okay? We need to understand it. See, since the start of the session, it's almost like 1 hour and 1 hour and 3 minutes, and they are struggling to break this level. So now let's suppose if it breaks, I will know that okay, this was such a strong level. For 1 hour the market was holding, so now it is broken, and now I think market should continue up. Clear? Yes, do these things as this. If you do it as this, believe me, you are from the moment successful. From that moment you are successful. 11 viewers and only 6 likes, okay? Make it 11 if you want. Today even I covered more pairs for you. Now if this is broken, then it is going to 4090. Okay. Let's see it on. This is that breakout now. This is what? This is breakout before the news. And proper move should continue back to 4150. Now look at this woo candle. But any sudden drop is also expected because the sell range is 4090. So let's patiently wait for it. Till here, if I'm holding it, my SL should be right here. $752 pips of a take profit and around 564 pips of a stop loss, but I might not be holding it that much. Okay, I might not be holding it that much. So 4072 is again broken once again today. This week I was expecting more viewers to join the live stream, but I think people don't like the live stream, so maybe next week I will stop live streaming. But I started this live stream so that I can give real-time practice, real-time analysis to everyone. But I think if people are not interested in it, then I should more focus on the recorded videos or just trade for myself in that case. I have observed yesterday people liked and after the stream they disliked. They reduce the likes. I mean, like, why one will be doing it? It really disheartens me as well as a creator right here. Maybe there is pumping going on in the market at the moment. It can be a pumping move, but for now I should say this level is now broken. This is now going to be a future support for me. See, this is now the tactic. In the offline video one cannot get it, one cannot learn it. In the offline videos one cannot get it. Then from there I can expect a further drop back till here upon confirmation. Most people then say Aftab said market is going to drop from there. I am not saying market is going to drop from there. I am saying I am expecting. I will be looking at the market conditions, and then upon the market conditions I will say okay, this is now doing this. And even that drop can be further like back to 4047, but I'm not sure what type of volume we will have when market reaches there. Okay, so this is how I look at it. Don't try to overcomplicate things for yourself. Okay, this is a request to you. Just don't overcomplicate it. Keep things simple. Simple levels throughout from the last week I'm trading right here with you. I'm even getting my SLs hit in front of you transparently. Even I'm booking profits, but overall every week ends with profits. So last week was more profitable, this week was a little bit less profitable. Some weeks will be more profit giving us profits, some weeks will be giving us less profits. Simple. But main thing is we need to understand our methodology. And I say okay, try to trade low lot sizes. Why always in a rush to book to have bigger lots? Why after all? Okay, this candle seems a little bit scary to me, so I prefer to leave the market with 20 pips for now. Maybe I can, if market give me a chance, I can enter right here. So let's add a buy stop right here. Market is no doubt very slow. H4 is going to close in 8 minutes, so I think I will let this H4 candle close. Even if it closes here, the next candle will come back down when it will be taking the low of the previous candle. I will enter into a buy. Or maybe I can take a breakout retest and a continuation trade. So market is not going away from me anywhere. It will always be giving me these opportunities. Greg Blonsky, sure, live streams are good, but the audience seems to be not growing. I'm not sure why. Is there any value I'm missing on or something? I have decided from now on I will be just going on with my own flow. Yes, with my own flow. Yes, Greg, that will be good. If I do it with my own flow just like I do it for myself, then yes, I think it's fine. But if I do it for the audience, then maybe yes, audience are not interested with my flow. They are more interested with losing the money, but they are not interested in learning. And one who is not interested in the market is always like be here and there, and by the end of the month or week they will have nothing in their minds, in their pockets. Let's see if I can take one more breakout trade from this level. But the thing is, H4 is going to close, so that sudden drop can obviously hit me badly. So I say, okay, I just wait a little bit further and then I will decide something. This is a very fantastic level for buy. A quick buy can give me quickly 70-80 pips. You know, market is very slow today. So who knows, like it can be making that rhythm for the next upcoming week. Yes, markets do make these rhythms for the upcoming weeks. Just like that week what I said, it is making 2 weeks ago I said it is making a good double bottom on the daily, and then they played out for 700 pips, and how much we booked from it? Good. We made good profits from it. 5 minutes left, and then I think then maybe but market no doubt is a bit slow today. But it's okay. This is live. Sometimes the market will be slow, sometimes the market will be fast. We cannot decide that, because what I said is that we will not be trying to control the things that we cannot control. We will be trying to control what we can, and what we can control is obviously we can control our emotions, we can control our greed, fear, we can control where we trade. Okay, we obviously can control these things, but we cannot control these other situations. So H4 going to close, and let's properly wait for H4. because this will be a very fantastic engulfing candle, and the next hour if it come back down to retest the low, it can become a very fantastic buy for almost 1000 pips. Yes my friends, it can be a 1000 pips move as this. Let me show you 1000 pips of a move with just how much stop loss with 500, so pretty much 1:1. And on Fridays usually the market makes its sentiment for the next week. But the way these bulls are pushing the markets at the moment, I think that why they are pushing at it as this slow, they are afraid because in the next 48 minutes we will have also a news as well, and we have the next resistance right here near 4090, so that in itself will be a good breakout level, and today maybe the market can become a bit more interesting from there. It can become more interesting once it hit 4090, because that is after all the key level, and we can see a breakout candle as well from there. But I'm not saying that in advance. Okay, total inspection, silver is on the next impulse wave from 48.8 area. Yes, it is involving a very tight SL, and the rewards can be good. Where is silver? Where XAG here. Yes, this is a very good buying level. See, a good Fibonacci it was, and same is the situation going on right here. Good Fibonacci area, but it can consolidate a little bit back down and then it can continue back up. Or it can continue further back up. We are not sure at this moment because we have 1 minute left for the H4 candle to close, and if it closes, don't consider that the next candle will open and will just continue skyrocket. No, there are some possibilities, okay, that the next candle can come back down, make the image a sell. So most of the people sell on that candle, and later that will be part of this bullish candle will continue bullish. This is one scenario. The other scenario is that the first candle go up, hit this level, come back down, hit this level, and then from right here decide that no, we are not bullish, we want to continue further down. So it's how that is going to look like, and that's how we are going to track it on these lower time frames for the symptoms, for the signs. What signs and symptoms it gives us, one decisions it like, what type of validity it gives us. The more the validity, the better it is. But at the moment, even I think the candle got closed. Yes, H4 closed engulfing, but this level will remain be a key level for it. Though 4030 was a very fantastic buy level, if I came not late today, I would definitely be taking it from here, because the whole week I discussed this level for buy. I hope out of you someone who were with me that day, maybe on Wednesday, and who took that trade from 4030 made almost like very fantastic profits. 490 pips, is it bad? No, it's a very good profit. H4 closed bullish engulfing, and it is now showing 1000 pips up move. but several other things we will need, okay, because this breakout, this level is also very important because it can push the price back down for 400 pips. So no tight SLs. Maybe if it hits this level and if it come back down till here, then from right here we can target for that. Got it? We can target what? We can target that together. But like still there is very less volume. Right? Very less volume right here we have. First there is Friday, and the second thing is we have a news as well. So yes, there is like we need to wait for that. Side by side, let's have a look at these other pairs. CHF, my friends, I miss this beautiful trade. But what can be done now? Nothing. You see it on Monday, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On Monday, what I said, this is previous Friday we have got a rejection, and this Monday, oh, very beautiful trade it was. I don't like the structure of the pound because it's to the sell side of the market, but USDJPY also seems coming back down. But next week it will be dropping, most probably. Okay, it hit the resistance level, so now I think it is coming back down to 152.60 at least. It should come down now. I left the position with 11 pips, okay, because I think let's see, okay, let's wait a little bit. Maybe if it drops till here 4064, I can easily buy right here and easily make around 150 pips. Marcos, yes, exactly. Market has slowed down. You know why market slowed down? Let me explain. Pro stuff I'm giving you, okay? Why market slowed down? Understand it forever. Let me hide my trading history as well because I want to show you something. Okay. See, when it was going nicely back up, it was nicely up. Everyone was buying, everyone made profits. The real ones who really understand the market. When the market got stopped out, I'm not about sure about these sellers where they come from, where they did not, but I did not traded them. I booked a little loss right here, I booked a little loss right here. But when it came right here, you see it created this double bottom. Even before this double bottom creation, I said this level belongs to these people. And what did I say? I say that now this is a Fibonacci number. So now see, okay, till at this point it was very simple. It was just on the daily time frame of Fibonacci number, simple. So like everyone was easily getting into it, easily. So this was a Fibonacci number on the daily, and that other was another Fibonacci number on the daily. So literally everyone could easily target that. That's why perhaps I say wait for the daily most of the time. Wait for the daily time frame. Simple, from here till there. Then from there till here this drop was also good. See, now pay close attention, because this in itself is also from there. Let's draw it as this. Let's do it as this. Then this, then this as well. Now the market is also simple. From there till here it is showing us as this. And then the market will be showing us as this. And with the passage of time this volume is going to be getting slow. Oops. As it will be approaching this triangle, pay very close attention, okay? This is very pro stuff. It will be like this triangle will be getting as this, and the volume will be even getting more lower. How pro thing I discussed today, this one, to all of you. Now see this. Let's delete this Fibonacci. Did you get? See, this is A, and it was a double top, okay? Double. Let's do it as this. Let me first zoom out a little bit. Right here, let me show you this double top on the H4 first, so that you understand. Do you see this double top right here? Right here, right here, this is a double top. This all-time high. We have good divergence right here on the RSI. Good one. Now let's see. Let's see it on right here. Market, this is A, confirmation was double top. Then it dropped, a very clean wave. Then it was like this is A, okay? This is also A. Remember, in the market at the same time there will be two things going on. Bullish ABCD, remember this forever, okay? Those who didn't came to the live stream, they missed this information. Bullish ABCD and bearish ABCD, and they will always be active. On Monday I will be telling you that how we spot which one is stronger and which one we need to trade. But for now focus on this. Bullish ABCD, bearish ABCD. So this is that bullish A to B. Let me change the color for the bullish ones first. This is A for the bulls. Let's delete everything. This is A. This is bullish B. This is bullish C. And bullish D comes somewhere else. Then there is this bearish A, bearish B, bearish C. Clear? A, B, C. Now the bearish C to D comes somewhere right here near 3700. But obviously there are these bulls as well who is holding the market, and from that side these are the sellers, and ultimately inside these Fibonacci zones they are trading, and with the passage of time it will be getting exhausted right here. And then suddenly when maybe interest rate decision or something pops up, it will go to one direction of the market. So to the bullish side, a bullish D comes around, precisely I will do it later, but it is around 4560 or maybe 4660, and the bearish one comes at 3700 and 3660. Did you get this point? So here it was simple, here it was simple, here it was simple. Now here if one is trading must be a bit confused that what's this, all of this going on after all. Otherwise the things are simple. On the H4 it already clearly decided that we are going bullish to what level? From right here, this is their pattern, and they are now preparing to go back to that zone. Sorry, not that zone, but this zone, 4140, this level. This is that market structure. Remember this level, okay? 4140. I will be asking you about this on Monday. This is your little assignment to practice what I said today. Pro stuff I gave, okay? Any questions in this? So let's see on Monday. We meet again, we see what this market gives us, because today it's very slow, right? It's very slow. It is no doubt going this 41 60 40 somewhere, this level if you see, and as far as this level is holding the market, remember, okay? As far as this market is holding the level, we will say it is going up there. Once it come back down, break this level, then we are not saying it is going up there. Clear? So understand it, okay? Then I am winding up this session. I hope you must have understood something from this session, and later we will again meet on Monday, and in the live I decided to again do the live forecasts as well for everyone, so make sure to not miss on that as well. Take a lot of care of yourself. I will see you next time. Have a very good weekend. Goodbye.